And he had put his arm across the table and had it in my face and was screaming at me at the top of his lungs after he had thrown me around the room. And was saying emotionally to me, "You're a hillbilly. I hate you. I hate your Eastern Kentucky accent. I hate your mother. I hate you. I hate everything about you for what you are."
At one point she said he picked her up and threw her across the room.
He was throwing me around the room.
And then he drug her out and threw her out the door. You know, there's going to be some red marking, some kind of bruising, something that would indicate there was some struggle. There was nothing like that in this case.
And her account of a struggle in the apartment did not match the crime scene photos.
Nothing was disturbed on the table. The bookcase had bullets standing on end, had pipes, like smoking pipes, had books. Nothing knocked over.
He was like this.
And then Shayna began to recount her version of Ryan's final moments.
It went like this. Literally. That's when I knew he was dead. Or close to it, and twitching.
I was in a back room with Chief Birkenauer listening to the words that she said. And I continued to find myself shocked by the harshness of her words, kind of a flippant nature.
Shot it once and didn't shoot again for a while. But I was watching him die. And it was so painful to watch him die and to know that I had done that. That I just walked around the table and shot him where I knew he would die immediately.
Bill and I turned to each other and said, did we really just hear that? Did she really just say that? Over the years, I've seen people who have been in shock. I've never had anybody tell me that someone pirouettes when they're in shock, that someone sings when they're in shock, that somebody snaps their fingers and says, I did it, when they're in shock.
I did. Yes, I did.
She was desperate to tell her story, to have people hear her side. She wanted to get that all out there. And I really think in her mind, Shayna thought that everybody would just buy it, that none of us were smart enough to see beyond the facade.